Hey everybody, I'm Tamika Wells with Honeybee Grocery Delivery, and it is promo time. I am super excited to have my friend and colleague Cyrus Bush of A Confident Performer is a fantastic and amazing person, first of all, and then he offers some amazing services that I have got to enjoy. He usually has tapping every fourth Tuesday of the month, and I have had amazing results. So if you ever wonder sometimes why I'm so calm and so happy and so joyful in the middle of a pandemic, you can guess that I have great friends in my life like Cyrus Bush and great programs and things in place. And I would love to share that with you. So tell us a little bit about what you do, Cyrus, and what is tapping?
Thank you, Tamika. It is really good to be with you and to share, spread the word about what I do. I am a retired hospital chaplain. I have a desire to help people ease pain and suffering and find peace and calm. And while I was a chaplain, I discovered this amazing technique called tapping, emotional freedom techniques. And it's a funny looking thing because you actually tap on certain places on your face and upper torso. And it's the points that are used in acupuncture and acupressure that have a profound effect for you in lowering stress and cortisol. They've done, in Harvard, they've done a 10-year study on the effect of tapping these acupressure points. And it's amazing how it can reduce cortisol and sending a calming message to the amygdala. So when I do tapping with clients around any number of things that can be causing them distress, pain, discomfort, I use this wonderful tool that looks so strange.
It does seem kind of funny or strange,
Because
but
you
it
do
really
tap all these different places on your body.
and we do this.
You do, you can tap your finger. There are places on the, yeah.
But I mean, it really, really works. I definitely need it in grocery delivery. I'll tell you, when I'm in the grocery store and someone is like pushing and shoving and 6 feet is out the window.
Well, and in business situations, in family situations, in school classrooms, teachers are using it. Nurses, medical personnel are learning how to use it to self-regulate their own responses so that they can be more calm. And when you're more calm, your classroom or your business environment tends to be the same way.
And that's absolutely true, even with parenting. If I've read so much reading and studying I've done as an anxious or angry parent, then I have anxious and angry children.
True.
And it doesn't seem fair that the onus has to be on the leader in the room. But at the same time, we are leading by leading ourselves. And I'll just explain or break down the amygdala a little bit, is that's that fight or flight syndrome that we get, that where we get hot and we get, irritated and we immediately want to react. They call it reaction versus response. Well, when you tap or you just take that time to breathe, other people do like the four square breathing. Tapping helps you to turn that fight or flight syndrome off back here and helps you to get your thoughts up front, the more logical, well, maybe they reacted that way because of this, or if I do this, then that and that and that are going to happen, which are negative. So let me control myself. And we really need that right now.
So true with this, the COVID, all the uncertainty, this extra stress, the layers and layers of stress and anxiety. It's a wonderful tool to know about and to be able to use on a personal level.
Exactly. And so one thing in studies and coaching and things I've been involved in, sometimes when we deal with stress or we deal with negative emotions or people talk about, let's say, forgiveness, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people struggle with forgiveness because it feels like they're letting the offender off if there was a legitimate offense.
Mm-hmm.
But what we were discussing, Cyrus, is that we have to acknowledge how that offense made us feel. We have to acknowledge the negative emotions in order to process them. And what would you say, how would you say that tapping helps us to deal with that?
There are different parts of the tapping. The first part is to acknowledge what's not right. And it's some people equate it with a wound that's got garbage and debris in the wound. And if you just ignore that and put the bandage over it, it's not going to heal properly. So you acknowledge it, you get the gunk and trash out, and then you put the Neosporin on or whatever, and then the bandage. And tapping does that. You acknowledge, even though this person hurt my feelings or did this or did that, and I just despise that, I love and accept myself, or I acknowledge this is how I feel. And so you acknowledge it, and then after a while of tapping, you can say, I choose to release this anger and resentment. And when you do that, you're the one that gets out of prison, because the other person's not really in prison. You're just keeping yourself captive by the resentment and the unforgiveness.
Amazing. Amazing. People, do you hear this? Do you hear this? And it's not any kind of, medication or any strange woo-woo. It really, really works. And I'm super excited to share this with you. So on April 5th through the 7th, we are running our next Honeybee promotion, and we are going to be raffling off to our followers, Cyrus's followers and mine, a 30-minute session of stress relief and tapping. And he is offering that generously. Usually an hour with him is what, how much?
150 if you do single session.
So you are getting a $75 value. So make sure that you like or follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you make sure that you participate. I'm not exactly sure how, what you're going to have to do to enter to win, but it's going to be exciting as always. And make sure that you also, what else do you offer? What are you doing this month in April?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because the last 2 weekends of April, I'm doing a workshop teaching people how tapping works, the nuts and bolts of it. So when life comes at you and things go sideways, you've got this wonderful skill set that can help you upright the ship so that you can sail on, or you can float on, whatever your metaphor is. But the 17th, 18th, 24th, and 25th will be 4 days of intense training and practice and learning about this wonderful modality. And if people are interested, they can go to my website, and there's all the details are there. And I would love to see your people taking advantage of this.
Excellent. And what's your website? How can they reach out to you?
Oh, the website is aconfidentperformer.com. aconfidentperformer.com. And I have an event page there that will explain the upcoming training.
And you're also keeping the early bird special open throughout the entire promotion. The early bird special will be up until the 3rd, but because you are a friend of Honeybee and you're watching this promotion right now, you get up until April 7th to enjoy early bird special on that special training, fantastic training that will actually help you learn some skills to take you to the next level, because we know when we manage our emotions, that's what brings us to that next place in those relationships and our careers and vocation and financially even. So I'm super excited to see us go to the next level. I'm so grateful for what you do, Cyrus. Do you have any last words, anything you'd like to share with us?
Tamika, I just thank you for this opportunity. No, I always tell people keep tapping, because stuff comes up every day. And if you can realize that just by this simple technique, I can lower my stress level and my prefrontal cortex comes back online, and I'm able to make more rational, more wonderful decisions, clear decisions.
I'm excited. So thank you for joining us, Cyrus. And we look forward to having a great, energetic promotion coming up April 5th through the 7th. So make sure you subscribe and make sure that you participate. And we're going to have a great time together. So I'm Tamika Wells with Honeybee Grocery Delivery, and Cyrus.
Thank you so much, Tamika.
All right. Have a great one.